happy aura, a calm space in a loud world. Slow down, breathe deep, and enjoy wisdom. Strive to be happy. Let the words fall gently, not as commands, not as burdens, but as soft reminders, like light at dawn touching the edges of the earth. Pause here, let it breathe. Let the meaning unfurl within you. Happiness is not a mountain to conquer. It is not a prize to win. It is not the perfection of tomorrow. It is the small rhythm of this very moment. It is the quiet gift of noticing. Be cheerful, even when life feels heavy, even when clouds gather, even when disappointments hum beneath the skin. Cheerfulness is not denial. It is not pretending everything is perfect. It is not covering wounds with painted smiles. It is choosing to honor the light that still exists, even in shadows, especially in shadows. Strive to be happy. Yes, strive, but not in the hurried, frantic sense, not in the endless chase, not in the desperate reaching for what always seems out of reach. Striving here is gentle. It is a leaning toward, a quiet tilt of the soul toward warmth. It is walking slowly in the direction of joy, even when the road is uneven, even when the air is thick with doubt. Happiness does not arrive like lightning. It grows like moss, quietly, softly, almost invisible, until one day you notice the ground has become green. Be cheerful. When you wake and the morning feels ordinary, when the dishes pile, when your body aches, when the world forgets to be kind, be cheerful, because cheerfulness is rebellion against despair. Because cheerfulness says, yes, pain exists, but so does wonder. Yes, sorrow lingers, but so does laughter. You are not asked to be cheerful all the time. No one can be. You are simply asked to return to it, to remember it, to let it catch you again and again. Strive to be happy. Strive, not because you are incomplete, but because your soul deserves the tenderness of joy. You were born for more than survival. You were born to taste the sweetness of being alive. Pause here. Breathe. Notice the weight of your shoulders. Notice the air filling your chest. This too is happiness. This small awareness. This noticing of breath. Happiness is often mistaken for thunder, but it is usually a whisper, a cup of tea in quiet, the way rain hums against a window, the curve of a friend's smile, the warmth of a blanket in winter. Be cheerful, not because life is easy, but because cheerfulness keeps you tender, because without it, the heart hardens. And you, my friend, were not made for stone. You were made for movement, for openness, for the ever-flowing river of feeling. Strive to be happy. Strive, knowing you will falter. Strive, knowing you will fall. Strive, knowing the journey itself is the destination. Happiness is not a place you arrive. It is the road beneath your feet. It is the dust that rises as you walk. It is the sky shifting above you. When sorrow visits, welcome it gently. When grief comes, sit with it. They are also part of the song. They sharpen your listening. They deepen your cheer. Be cheerful, even in remembering, even in longing, even in the fragile cracks of your heart, because cheerfulness does not erase sadness. It dances beside it, because joy and grief are siblings, both born of love, both proof that you are alive. Strive to be happy, not perfectly, not always, not endlessly, but daily, in small ways, in little rituals. Wash your face with care. Speak gently to yourself. Pause to watch the colors of evening. Let music move through you. Let silence hold you. Happiness often hides in plain sight, in the ordinary, in the overlooked, in the moments we dismiss because we are too busy searching. Be cheerful, because the world is both broken and beautiful, because every crack lets the light in, because even now, as you listen, there is something steady within you. Strive to be happy, because you deserve it, because your laughter matters, because joy is contagious. And when you are happy, you give permission to others to be happy too. Pause again. Breathe again. Smile softly, even if no one sees. Feel the shift. Feel the small opening in your chest. Cheerfulness is not distant. It is here, waiting to be remembered. Now let us go deeper. Be cheerful when you eat. Notice the taste. Notice the texture. Notice how your body quietly thanks you. Be cheerful when you walk. Feel the ground carry you. Feel the air touch your skin. Feel the rhythm of your own movement. Be cheerful when you speak. Let kindness lace your words. Let patience soften your tone. Let gratitude shine through your voice. Strive to be happy when you fail. Yes, especially then. Failure is not an end. It is a turning. It is a path that whispers, try again, but differently. Be cheerful in love when it blossoms, when it breaks, because love itself is proof you are alive enough to feel. Strive to be happy in solitude. You are your own companion, your own witness, your own source of light. Cheerfulness in solitude becomes freedom. Happiness in solitude becomes strength. Imagine this now. You are sitting by a river. The water flows without hurry. It does not question its direction. It does not fight its bends. It simply moves. Be cheerful like the river, flowing, enduring, reflecting the sky. Strive to be happy like the river, not by holding on, but by letting go, not by resisting, but by allowing. Happiness is surrender, not defeat, but trust. Trust that the current carries you. Trust that even in turbulence, you are moving forward. And now this image, a small child holding a balloon. The balloon slips. The child cries. The sky gains color. Happiness is sometimes in the balloon, and sometimes in watching it rise away. Happiness is not always holding. Sometimes it is releasing. Be cheerful in letting go. Strive to be happy in beginning again. Consider this truth. You have survived every single day so far. You are still here, breathing, listening, hoping. That is reason enough to be cheerful. You are more resilient than you know. You are more worthy than you believe. You are more loved than you imagine. So strive to be happy for yourself, for the ones who love you, for the world that still needs your light. Let us return to silence now. Close your eyes. Feel the rhythm of your heart. Feel the pulse of life within you. This is happiness, not tomorrow, not elsewhere, but here, in this very beat. Be cheerful for no reason, for every reason, because you can, because you are alive. Strive to be happy, not as a duty, but as a gift to yourself, to this world, to the very air you breathe. Let these words stay with you. Repeat them when life feels heavy. Repeat them when joy feels far. Repeat them until they settle deep inside you. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. Again and again and again.